Hello, welcome back. I'm so sorry that got cut off, but continuing with your message from your spirit guides. So as I was saying, if you guys have a spiritual practice, they really are open to connecting with you if you're open to that. And they've really seen all the conflict, all the hard times you've been through, and they've been with you every step of the way. They want you to know that, especially with these stairs, like every time you've felt like you were being knocked down, or you were going down rather than up, you were descending rather than ascending, they were right there with you. They were supporting you. They were, that optimism or that light at the end of the tunnel. They were that glimpse of hope that maybe you felt at times. They want you to know that that was them, and that they are still supporting you, and they're still here for you. They want you to know that you are never alone, and that life is cycles, right? We have happy times, we have sad times, we have static times where nothing is happening, but they are always, always with you, and they want you to know this. They want you to know that you are so loved, and there's a lot of light that they are constantly showering upon you. So they would like you to tune into this more, especially when you're outside in nature, or even with people that you love, with your pets. They really want you to tune into this energy of love, of gratitude. And when you do this, you're tapping into their frequency, their energy, and you're connecting with them, even if you're not aware of it, because they're literally always around you. With the love begins in the heart chakra. I'm really kind of stunned by this heart chakra card. I don't know if you guys have been working on opening your heart chakra, or maybe you've just been wearing like crystals a lot, like maybe a lot of rose quartz or green aventurine or something like that. But I just feel like your heart chakra is really open, or it's like, yeah, I just feel like your heart chakra is really open. So I feel like this is really great. Like, I don't know if you guys are in a relationship, but this is really great if you are already in a partnership. If you're not, I think this is something that's really going to be helpful to attracting love to you guys if you are single and you don't have someone. In fact, for some of you, I think I just heard like love is on the way. So I don't know if you've been trying to attract somebody, but I've just heard like love is on the way. So take that as it resonates. For those of you guys who have been on a long journey for love, I think the reason why it's been kind of so long for you guys is because, first of all, I think you really do want somebody who is your equal, somebody who does match you in almost every single way. That doesn't mean they have to be perfect, but you're really looking for someone who matches you at a core level, and that takes time. Just like it took time for you to develop, it takes time for somebody like that to develop. But when it's right, it's right. And I think that your guides want you to know that, like, the reason why, again, it's not because you're unlovable or that you're doomed to be alone, but like, they really want you to be with the best and to have a really great love because you deserve it. But it takes you being with somebody who's also ready for that. And so if, love has not come, please, I feel like they want you to, what they're telling me is they want you to keep that in your mind, to understand that they're cultivating this person and they're trying to like almost perfect them for you, as well as making you perfect for them. Like, there is like, I don't know if it's incubation, or there's this period of like just perfection of perfecting that's going on to make you guys really mesh, and to make you guys almost one, because I feel like at your heart that's what you really desire, is kind of this intense connection, or it doesn't have to be intense, but this real genuine love, this true love, this real bonding with somebody. But that takes a lot of like self-development and personal development. So for those of you who have been kind of getting I don't know, just discouraged or feeling like it's not going to happen, they want you to know the reason why. And that's what I'm getting from this card, is that it's because they want this to be so perfect for you, but it takes time to really make a connection like that be as perfect as you envision it in your mind. But they're really, really happy that you've opened your heart. I think for you, you've had issues with keeping your heart chakra open. It doesn't have to be because of past relationships, though it could be. It also could just be from like people who maybe were mean to you, maybe the toxicity, and kind of like just this, just the vibration here on earth is very heavy at times and can be very toxic and negative. And so it maybe caused you to close up your heart a little bit, but I feel like you guys have been working on that a lot, and it really shows with this card. It's just beaming through. Very, very loving souls, very, very beautiful souls here in this pile. And guys, don't worry about your finances. Don't worry about your abundance. I'm here to tell you that you are meant to be abundant. You are truly meant to be abundant and successful in life. So really start to feel that. And I'm also hearing, this may not be the first time you've heard this. Like, I want you guys to really understand you are meant to be abundant and have money and be financially supported in this life. Like, you are not going to be in poverty or anything or lacking like that. Take that mindset, that limiting belief out of your mind, because it's no longer serving you. You are meant for abundance in all shapes and forms: money, friendships, romantic partnership, health, all these great things. So please start to tune into that energy, because your spirit guides are telling you, like, it's the only reality for you, but you can always create another one if you keep giving power to that limiting belief. So just tune into that understanding that you are meant to be materially abundant. It's like a blessing for you guys in this life, because you have been doing so much work, right? You've been really working with your subconscious, really working with your shadow. It's your time now to reap the benefits, reap the rewards of that. You've done so much work. It's time for you guys to receive, 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 receive. And understand that where you are meant to be. All the choices that you've made in life, all the decisions, everything that you've gone through has led you to this now moment. Everything is as it should be, I'm hearing. So just take a breath, and no matter what you're going through, know that everything is okay. It's honestly okay. And everything that you've been through in the past that was dark and crazy and you didn't know where you're going to lead to, look at where you are now, take a breath. It's all fine. It's all okay. And it is all going to work out. I'm also getting with this imagery, like, you guys are very balanced, because we can see here the moon and then the circle here with the sun. You guys are very, very balanced. I'm also hearing you guys may have both aspects of the sun and moon, right? You may be both, like, introverted and extroverted somehow. Like, maybe in truth, you're very, very introverted, very quiet. But then when you're with certain people, you can be very extroverted as well. I don't know if this just means you're quite a balanced person, or you have both aspects of the sun and moon, being both happy and positive and kind of out there, but also having this deep intensity and an introversion to you as well, and intelligence and depth. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for the message from your spirit guides. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to the next pile. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 3 with this moldavite crystal message from your galactic soul family. So let's see what we get. We have inward revolution, joy, inner voice, soulcraft. We have insight, expansion. Wow. You guys may be seeing 4s a lot, like 44 or 444. They're trying to let me know that this is a way they connect to you when you see this number. And ask your soul. If you guys have been going through a lot of changes, like, I don't know, just like dietary changes, especially with this inward revolution, I'm almost hearing like they're telling you to ask like within your own heart yourself, like go within your own intuition. There's a message there for you, like especially if your diet's been changing. There's a lot here regarding tapping inward, tapping into your deeper self, like really meditating, because we have inner voice, we have insight, we have expansion, inward revolution, and ask your soul. There's something that's happening beneath the surface for you guys. So I don't know if you've just been feeling a lot of energy around you, or just feeling a shift. Maybe you've been really, I don't know, maybe you guys are like tapping into different timelines, or tapping into like 5D energies or something. It's like you get glimpses of some type of a life, and then you come back down to earth. But there's a lot going on with you guys. Especially with this inner voice, it's like your intuition is growing and it's really blossoming, it's really expanding. And the more you trust it, the more you'll see how it is actually guiding you, and it has been guiding you your whole life. You're very, very intuitive, this group. Very psychic. If you've ever doubted that, no longer doubt that you're psychic. And it doesn't mean you have to see things, or, you know what I mean? But it just means that your intuition is on point. It's very sharp. You've had troubles and issues with trusting it. You guys may be very, like, I'm getting drawn to the person's, like, mind here, like their head. I think you guys are very intellectual. You're quite rational. And so it's been hard for you because all your life you've kind of done things in a very scientific way. You know, science might have been your favorite subject in school, or math, or something that's very logical, that goes step by step. But there's a big expansion that's happening for you guys as well. Like a big, like, internal expansion. I don't necessarily know how this is going to relate into your life, but something is going on within you. It's like the clocks are turning, and I know you can feel this. It's like something is happening within you, this energy that's kind of boiling. You guys are expanding, ascending. Something is going on. It's something very beautiful. Sorry, I don't want to make it seem like something horrible is happening. Something very beautiful. You know, I'm also getting that your chakra, you've been working a lot on your chakras, and they're aligned. You're in perfect balance. I don't think you guys realize, like, how connected you are to source energy. You're not only aware that you are source energy, that you're an expression of it, but you're very connected to it. Like, you guys are the type to go out in nature, and it's like you're in a whole completely different world of reality versus regular people. Like, where people are, like, outside, and you know what I mean? You guys are, like, in a whole nother reality. I don't know how else to explain it than that. You've always known you were different. You've always known you were special. You've always known there was something about you. And your galactic soul family is confirming that for you right now. They're letting you know that you are different and you are special for a reason. You're here for a very specific reason. You're here to give a lot of light. Spread a lot of love and joy. You're probably extremely sensitive as well. You may not want to admit that, but you're extremely sensitive. You have a very big heart. You don't understand why there is so much, like, fighting and arguments and confusion, and why people are doing all these bad things. You don't get it, and it's very confusing for you at a certain level. You don't understand why people can't just be happy and love and be giving and sweet, because you know at the core level everybody is just like is love, and everybody their nature is to be loving. Their nature is to kind of express that source energy. You're confused as to why they don't do it. Why do they keep kind of doing the opposite thing? It's confusing for you. Your galactic soul family is also confirming that for you. They're saying you questioning this is because I don't know if it's because you're not from here, but it's like because you are so high dimensional, because we're operating at such a different consciousness, such a high consciousness. I just heard angel, so I don't know if some of you resonate with being an earth angel as well. But you're very psychic. If you haven't really seen your psychic abilities, or they've been latent, I would say really try to deepen your meditation practice. Also ask your galactic soul family to help you open up your psychic gifts. To do it in a way, obviously, that's going to be the most beneficial for you. That's not going to freak you out or anything like that. But yeah, you guys are very, very psychic. I keep getting that for this group. And you're extremely talented. I don't know if you have many talents or you're talented at one thing, but there's a talent that's like something you've practiced over many, many lifetimes that you're naturally good at. And I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, I don't have a natural talent, or I'm not good at anything. You are. There's something within you that's like you're really talented at it. Something you even have to try at. For example, for me, I mean, I never thought I would be doing tarot on YouTube. I never even thought I was like intuitive or psychic like that. But I've been doing it and people say the messages resonate. So, you know, that's something I've realized is a talent of mine. So everybody has something. Everybody has something, and you guys definitely have something. So if you don't know what it is, I would say ask your galactic soul family. Just ask your soul family, like, please reveal my talent to me, and go into meditation and just say, I'm listening. I'm open to knowing what my talent is, what my natural gift is, or gifts are. Because you guys may be multi-talented as well with a lot of different things. Your only job here is to be happy, I'm hearing. This doesn't mean you don't have a purpose, to bring light and love here, but your main job is to be happy here. By you keeping a happy vibration, a joyful vibration, you're doing so much good work here. You don't even realize. Like, you guys don't really have to do much except just be happy and joyful and optimistic. Because your vibration, just the purity of your energy, of who you are, of what you are, of where you operate, the frequency that you operate at. It's like you can walk by people and heal them. You like almost mess with their consciousness somehow. You show people how to live differently. You bring a new understanding. You've probably been categorized as weird or different or felt very isolated and lonely a lot of your life. And that's because you're not here to fit in. You're really here to bring something new to Earth. I mean, whatever, if you really resonate with being like extraterrestrial or something, wherever your home planet is, or I mean, there's just so much love. Like, your heart is just open. So, yeah, and also for any of you guys who've had difficult childhoods, your galactic soul family is really saying that they're confirming that right now. They know that you went through pain. They know that you went through a lot of issues, feeling different and alone, and that you tried to fit in and you felt very weird doing that because it wasn't natural to you, and that they understood that you were made fun of and you were, again, just kind of an outsider looking in, and they want to acknowledge that. They know you've gone through some hard things, but they want to let you know that they've been with you all the way, and that you kind of had to go through that because you are supposed to be a leader and a model for people who don't fit in, so that you can share your story, share your light, and say, I went through that too. I was also made fun of. I was also the odd one out. I was also the black sheep in my family. And look at where I am now. Look at the confidence I have now. Look at the self-esteem I have now. And it doesn't matter if you're there all the way, but the fact that you've been working on yourself and that you've improved so much. Look at your journey. Look at the inspiration that you are and the inspiration that you can be to so many people because of that. So that's all I'm getting for you guys for your reading. I hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to pile 4. Again, just before I go, they just really want to tell you that they love you so much. You're very, very loved, and you're very, very, very missed. Very loved and very missed. Okay, so I'm going to move on to pile 4. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 4, a message from a passed on loved one with this pyrite crystal. Let's see what message this loved one has for you. Okay, so we have the Magician. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. The Seven of Wands. The Two of Cups. Oh my God. The Six of Wands. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we have a lot of cards here. Alright, there's a lot of messages here. Okay. So what I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles is I'm hearing it, you can let go. So you can let go of whatever it is you're holding on to. This is going to resonate differently for a lot of different people. But whatever you feel like you need to hold on to, whether it's like resentment, anger, maybe you're having trouble forgiving somebody, maybe you're having these limiting thoughts that you're having trouble with, just let them go. I'm hearing let them go. It's as simple as that. They may come back each time you let them go and you just stop paying attention to them. There's a need for you to leave whatever this thing is, because by holding on to it, you're restricting yourself. You're not opening yourself up to what can come in. Because with the Ace of Cups, it's like there's something beautiful that's trying to come into your life. But there's something, I don't know if it's subconsciously that you're holding on to. Just, you know, really sit with God, sit with your angels, sit with the universe, and just say, you know, I release all that I no longer need. I release anything subconsciously that I may be holding on to. Don't forget the power of your words, the power of your intention. It is very, very powerful. If you intend to release something, you have released it, okay? You have to believe that and trust that and move on. Stop going back to whatever this thing is that keeps coming up in your mind. It's time to let it go. Because once you do, this new thing that wants to come in is going to be like, oops, let's see if I get this card, is going to be like coming for you, right? You can see with the Knight of Swords, it's like a victory, like it, you know, this new thing that wants to come is going to rush in. So it's so important for you guys to just let go of what's no longer serving you. We also have the Queen of Cups here. So I think for most of you guys, you are quite intuitive. You are quite spiritual, right? Psychic even. And so there's a part of you that knows you need to let go of whatever this is. You're very much in tune with the universe. You're in tune with like the cycles of life, I feel. You're probably very, very connected to source energy, connected to, you know, vibration, people's energy. So you know that, you know, this thing is no longer serving you and it's something that you need to let go of. Regarding relationships though, you guys have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So we also have the Seven of Wands here. So for those of you guys that are in a relationship, what I'm getting is if you have been having difficulty with your partner, that it's okay to just start to let down your defenses, you know, try to see if you can come to an understanding and try to come to a just an open communication, open and honest talk between the two of you. Because you keeping up this defenses is keeping the two of you guys from really coming together and forgiving and moving forward. Because at the end of the day, you do want this reconciliation. But if you don't want that, of course, you know, take the message as it resonates. For those of you guys who are single, I'm really feeling that you guys do desire a love, right? And this is like something you've been dreaming about for a long time. This is happy family. It's this Ten of Cups. And I do feel that it is out there for you. I don't know if you guys like have, it's like I feel like you do really want this, but sometimes I don't know if you doubt yourself or you go back and forth. It's like if you want this, you have to keep your mind on it and really only see the positive aspects of this in a way. Like the energy I'm getting is like somebody who wants to be in love, but they're almost kind of scared of it, or they're almost afraid to give all of themselves. And you kind of have to have this energy of being completely open. It's like with love, there's a possibility of getting hurt, and you guys have to be okay with that. Because if you aren't, then it's like, you know, it's like you can't keep dreaming of this big love and then being almost afraid of getting hurt. You have to be able to accept it and accept all of what it is. Because that's the only way you're going to have success. That's the only way you're really going to bring it into manifestation and bring it in your life and attract it to you. So again, take it as it resonates. If you do want this love, but you are also kind of scared too to give your heart like that, maybe you have been hurt in the past. You have to trust that Spirit is not going to bring someone in your life to hurt you. And that, again, use your own intuition. You guys are very intuitive, that whoever this person is, you know, take your time with them, you know, really get to know who they are. And as you do that, you'll feel more comfortable to open your heart and let them in. Love really requires us to be vulnerable, to be open. With the Ten of Wands here, for those of you guys who have been going through a hard time, I'm kind of getting the feeling that these are going to be over, right? We all have cycles where we go through kind of hard or low times, but this is going to be moving for you. I just feel like the Wheel of Fortune is moving, and the Wheel of Time is moving for you guys. You know, it's like kind of you're done with these this hard labor and you're starting again. It's kind of like this energy of like you've been toiling for some time, and you know you're kind of learning your lessons, you're learning what you had to learn, you're understanding the challenges, and now you're starting again on something new. So for those of you guys who have been going through a hard time and just feeling like, oh my God, you know, take notice from this reading that it is going to get better, and you know that load is going to be off your back. It's going to be the start of something new, a new beginning for you guys. And also I just feel like the message from your passed on loved one is like they really want to see you happy, and like they really just want to see you enjoying life as well. So try to be happy is what I'm getting. Like they don't like seeing you sad. Try to be happy. We can control, you know, how we react to situations and our emotions. And with this Magician card, they really want you to know your worth as well. To know that you are worthy and that you can. You can have this life. They know you've been dreaming about it and wanting it. And they want you to know that you're supported on this. So don't give up. Trust that you can do this. If you can go through the Ten of Wands, you can do anything, is what I'm hearing. And of course, they love you so much. They want you to succeed. They want you to know you're intuitive, you're capable. Love is out there for you. Don't be scared. And to let go of what's no longer serving you, so that great new things can come in, especially love, if that's what you've been looking for and searching for. Because this is something, I'm just hearing like a lot for you guys. This is kind of a love reading, but it's like your passed on loved one wants to tell you that you can have the Ten of Cups. You can have this true love, this perfect, happy family life.